You gotta motivate yourself, man. Who else gonna do it?
I used to try and do a show or something like these, and they would work. Sometimes they wouldn't. Because to be honest, I would be drunk as hell. So at some point I would just think I killed it, think I smoked it. And I would watch back the tape and I'm like, I'm slurring my words. I can't get through it. I'm looking like I'm falling asleep. It wasn't working. And I thought to be on camera like this, to just to get it off, I need to have a little sip in me. And when I watched back, clearly that did not work. So I ain't really want to start like this, but the best way to start is with transparency and honesty. So I stopped drinking and I stopped smoking weed. And that, for me, like I'm sure for a lot of people, that was a big thing. I was smoking, I was getting high. I don't like to say getting high. That sounds like I was hitting the pipe. I was smoking for a long time, a lot. And drinking probably way more than you should. And just at a certain point, I realized, I knew that I needed to cut it out. I needed to just remove it completely. Because, to get to this next place that I wanted to get to with Stro Studios and everything, something had to change. And I'd be sitting down here some nights and working on stuff for me or a client project, stuff I got to edit, whatever. And it's like, it's late or it's getting later and I'm trying to catch a zone. I'm like, you know what? Let me pour some up. And usually when you pour some up, be like, all right, let me roll some up. And then before I know it, I'm waking up at my desk at 4 or 5 in the morning because I done fell asleep. Nothing done. And that has happened way too many times for me to not do something and address it in some way. So I said, you know what? I know where I want to get to. I know what I want to do. And I know that maybe a big part of it happening is just changing this thing that I do too much. And you don't want to feel like it has a hold on you, it has a grip on you. But then as you start to pull away from it, as you pull away from it completely, you realize how much it was consuming me. And when I was younger, my dad said, he told me, you got to stop because you got a gift and you're going to lose your gift. And obviously, you think you're doing your thing and you're like, man, whatever, you blow it off. And maybe I didn't lose the talent completely, but I wasn't using it, not using it the right way. So I might as well have been losing it. And the moment that I stopped, the day I just said, you know what, I'm cutting it off. This is over. Business started booming. I mean, just hitting off the rip. And then I'm like, could this have been happening the whole time? If I had cut this out years ago, would I be way further in my career? And, the relationship with my wife started getting better and things with my kids. And I was able to now kind of start to live healthier, working out, eating healthier, taking my vitamins, just focus dialed in. And I started getting to a point of like, all right, like what else am I going to remove? What else am I going to add into my new regime? And it's made things so much clearer, so much better. And like I said, the business is where it needs to be now. I couldn't be up like this at 2, 3 in the morning, actually being productive like this before. I'd be too damn high. And I'm grateful for the people that support me, that have supported me and still continue to support me to get on this journey. I always say to my homies that I'm blessed, and blessed just from the standpoint of I just have y'all. I don't surround myself with a whole bunch of people that I don't got to worry about phony friends or fake friends too much, because the people that's with me is the people that have been with me since 7th, 8th grade, and even a little bit before that. Same guys. So I didn't necessarily want to start like that, but I just think that's the best way to get into it, is with transparency and with honesty.
You gotta motivate yourself, man. Who else gonna do it?